Hey y'all, it's your girl Ellie Talks Money, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about, listen, okay? This is important. I want you guys to go ahead and save this in advance, okay? Go ahead and click that little save, click that little like, all right? We're going to be going over 5 common mistakes that new business owners or startup businesses make, okay? Now, I want to talk about this so that if you are in this new phase, you can avoid this. And even if you are someone who's kind of already gotten started, you can double back and say, ooh, you know what? I might have already made that mistake. Let me go and fix it. So comment down below, drop a money bag down below in the chat. Let me know that you're here, and let's get right into this video.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back. So let's get right into the top 5 common startup mistakes, new business owner mistakes that I see a lot and that I want to make sure you avoid or double back and fix if you've already made them. So number 1 mistake, y'all, is not marketing yourself enough. Okay, not creating enough content, not putting yourself out there. That is the biggest mistake that I see. How will you know that this business can actually work if you do not commit at minimum 12 months of consistent 2 to 3 times a day marketing? That doesn't mean 2 to 3 times a day of just creating any type of reel, but really going out there, going live, creating content, communicating with your audience, trying different content strategies, setting up emails, reaching out, showing what you offer, showing what your brand does, letting them know you can solve their problem. How are you going to tell me I can't get my business off the ground when it's only been 3 months and you really only posted like 2.5 times? Come on now. Come on now, okay? That is the biggest mistake I see. You know, I think that we've seen our society become very like microwave mentality, right? We want to see success right away. We want to make money right away. We want to get everything right away. And, you know, let's be real. The day that we plant the seed is not the day that we eat the fruit. The week that we plant the seed is also not the week that we eat it. The month, sometimes even the full half a year. It takes time. It takes time. It takes watering. It takes, effort. It takes consistency. So yes, you are going to start seeing results, but I want you to realize that sometimes when it's getting the hardest is right when you're actually at the break. In my own example, I did not actually start making money, like actually earning beyond a few $1,000s until about my 4th or 5th month in business. And this is still with me posting every single day. I was making, $500, $1,000, but it wasn't until about month 5 or 6 that I made my first 10K. Then I made my first 20K. Then I made my first 30K, right? So it takes some time. It takes some time, but once you cross that line, it's going to start flowing in, okay? Now, speaking of money flowing in, the second biggest mistake that I see new business owners make is spending money too fast, okay? Listen. I know many of us come from financial situations that have been challenging. Many of us might have been raised by single parents, or we just might have been raised in families where there wasn't always extra money. So when we start making money, we just want to go out and buy everything. I get it. But this is a mistake. When you start making money, as hard as it is, sit still. Sit still, set up a plan. Don't go out and buy bags, shoes, clothes, cars, vacations right away. Give yourself time. Give yourself 6 months, even 12 months. Set up a plan. See how much you can consistently make. Those bags, shoes, and stuff are not going anywhere. Trust me. They are literally going to still be there 7 months from now when you decide to go out and buy it. The reason why this is important is because before you assume that this new amount you're making is consistent, you need to see it go through another 6 months, another 12 months, another 2 years. And I'm not saying wait 2 years to buy yourself nice things, but you want to make sure that it makes sense. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Don't spend money yet until you have really been able to see this business consistently produce these results over a set up period of time. If you are going to spend money, spend it on things that are going to benefit your business, like ads, like a team, like marketing strategies, like inventory, things that are actually going to help you continue making money, you can always double back for those other things later, okay? That's very, very important. I also want to add that a big mistake I see a lot of business owners make and startup businesses is they don't have a very clear definition of what their business does and their brand. Okay, I talk to you guys a lot about writing your business plan, writing your grant proposals, because it's a very important way for you to be able to communicate what your business does and for you to be able to let lenders know and other people know how your business serves its audience and how your business solves their problems. But a big thing I see is entrepreneurs will just start a business, right? Start selling shea butters, hair, maybe they have a catering business, maybe they're selling clothes, but there's really no connection to what is my brand? What is my brand, right? When we think about coffee, we think about Starbucks. When we think about fast food, we think about McDonald's. When we think about phones, we think about Apple. That's branding, right? What do you want people to think about when they come across your brand? What do you want them to say? What kind of feelings, what kind of adjectives, what kind of customer do you want for your brand, for your business? That's how you're going to have you're going to see long-term results. And that's what's going to make people see your lashes as different from any other lashes, because you've thought about the branding. You've thought about the story. You've thought about who the customer is. And I know you're thinking, well, what problems do lashes solve? But wait. If you are selling lashes that you're branding them as long-lasting, luxury, long-lasting lashes, wake up with lashes on. You don't have to worry about it like hanging off on the side. You can wake up cute. That's branding. Now, when people think of your lashes, they think of, oh, those are the lashes that I can wear, go swimming, go to bed, and still wake up looking like a bad chick. Branding. If you're watching this, you're probably the first entrepreneur in your family. And we know that as the first ones to come up with a business or decide to pursue business, even if you still have a 9-to-5, it can feel like, how do I make sure that if something happens to me, my family's taken care of? You're the first one who's gone out and made it happen. You might be the breadwinner of your family. You might also be a parent, a homeowner. And I want to make sure that you know that one of the best next steps you can take in this journey of building your business is getting life insurance. It is so important. I'm a mother of 4 children, okay? I started my business back in 2020 during the pandemic with my stimulus check. And one of the very first things that I did as soon as I saw my business started to have success was get life insurance. Traditionally, people wait to get life insurance because they think that it's too expensive. They think it's confusing. They think that they're going to have to take a whole bunch of blood tests. But what I love about Ethos, this great company that helps you get life insurance, is that because there are no, health exams and there's just a few questions to answer, you're really able to turn what could be a weeks and months long process into literally getting a quote in minutes and possibly even getting coverage the same day. And that is just not something you can afford to miss out on. The longer we wait for life insurance, the higher the price goes up. So let me show you guys right now exactly how easy it is to get covered, okay? All right, so as you guys can see, I am entering in a little bit of information. You're gonna put in your zip code, answer just a few simple health questions, and then you're literally able to customize this quote based on your needs. So how much would you like to spend a month? How much coverage is necessary for you to make sure that your family is protected? If you have a home, to make sure that is covered. Really just ensuring that you can give yourself peace of mind by securing life insurance. So once you go ahead and enter that information, you are going to then answer just a few questions that literally can help you get covered in a few minutes, okay? This is not something I want you to wait out on. I want you guys to be set up for success in all ways of your life, and having life insurance is definitely one of them. So if you're ready to get covered and you want to get a quote right now with Ethos, then click down below. It'll take you straight to the quote page so that you can see how easy it is to get covered today. Okay, now the next thing that I have for you guys as a common mistake that business owners make, that's a rhyme, no documentation. Okay, there's no receipts anywhere, there's no business bank account, there's no nothing, there's no documentation, there's no QuickBooks, there's no record of sales, there's no anything. You have to make sure that as a new business, this is a very precious time. You want to ensure that when you are going to apply for funding or when you go to file your first tax return, that you can show, here's what my business made, here's what my business spent, here are the receipts of that, here's what I spent on marketing, on advertising. All these different things really matter because the back office of your business is really, really important. So this is really two mistakes I see in one. There's no documentation, and then there's also no systems or apps that you're using to track your income. You're not having a business bank account, and not having a payment processor, not having a way to actually track the sales and orders that are coming through. These are definitely two mistakes that I see kind of wrapped into one. Think about, the back office of your business as you want to keep it as clean and impeccable as possible because a lender can come and stop by anytime and you want to be able to welcome them into your house. Right? We all know we don't want to have company when the house is dirty. So make sure that you keep your back office, your business house clean so you can always have the confidence to say, you know what, I'm ready for funding and here's the last 3 months of what my business has made and what my business has spent. That's going to make a really, really big difference and it's such an important key element. All right? So I want you to comment below which of these mistakes have you made, and I will definitely make a follow-up video. If you would like a part 2, comment part 2. And I will see you guys in the next one.